My first visit to Coventry Mall came in 2014 when I was in search of pinball machines to play. My second visit came in August 2021, on a day that visiting this particular mall was not in my original plans. However, as you will see later in this video, it was the best thing that could have happened that day, resulting in an unexpected guided tour of places of this mall totally inaccessible to the general public. My visit to Coventry Mall started as many dead mall excursions do, with a drive around. If you stick around to the end of this video, you will see a comical drive-through of some of the asphalt jungle with weeds taller than the hood of my car. I had only my cell phone to take video with. Had I known I'd be touring the inside of the abandoned Sears, I would have packed my Nikon. I went on a weekday, my visit straddling lunch hour, which saw a spike in foot traffic mainly around the barely viable food court. For a dead mall, an oddly large number of unoccupied spaces had open gates, and in some cases, they had more effective air conditioning inside those units than in the mall's main concourse. This is the former Sears, which you'll see the inside of coming up shortly. I happened upon an opportunity to get video of places in this mall that requires keys to access. This unexpected privilege granted me access to a few fantastic places inside the mall that you're unlikely to see in anyone else's videos. I will not reveal who let me inside these places, and I strongly advise any dead mall explorers who would like similar access to use their experience to know how to be similarly rewarded. Advice to new explorers: don't be an idiot and don't break into places. You'd be amazed how easily and legally you can get what you want if only you keep a level head and make reasonable inquiries. First, I was shown the former Deb store, hidden away behind a false wall in what was most recently a community center. The telltale pink neon was partially lit and had one band flickering in the darkness. The mall's holiday decorations were nearby, but the star attraction would be the former Sears anchor in its maze of corridors, storerooms, and office spaces. Out of respect for my escort's time, I had a limit on how long I was able to film, but I am eternally grateful for the access that I was granted, even if it was only 20 minutes. From former eateries, former hair salons, former thrift stores, and many other former things, it was eerie to walk through the large section of the dead mall in hopes that something more would be found. The occupied tenants were mostly concentrated in the central area near the food court, and on opposite ends was Boscov's and Kohl's, both of which seemed to have dedicated customers all their own. A not-so-secret corridor filled with pictures and artwork of the mall connects the cross corridor to the food court. Once inside the food court, I did sit down and have some lunch, as well as shopping for my mom at Boscov's and myself at Kohl's. In addition to 3 food court tenants and an arcade, there was also a Bath & Body Works, a Vision store, a secondhand bookstore, jeweler, cell phone stores, Gertrude Hawk, etc. But this mall also had an escape room tenant seemingly open only by appointment, and down near Boscov's, a unit gearing up to be a Halloween fright attraction. Multiple junior anchors such as Dick's Sporting Goods, Joann Fabrics, and a community medical office have made use of the redeveloped space. Other large units such as the former restaurant and a Pier 1 remain vacant, along with the majority of the former Sears, part of which is now a junior anchor, Gabe's. I very much enjoyed the look inside this mall, with the pillars through the middle of the one-way, and in the cross corridor, multiple ramps and staircases with shiny handrails. Inside Coventry Mall, I saw a familiar scenario playing out. It's familiar to me because this is a lot like how Phillipsburg Mall eventually declined, up to the point that it closed permanently. I do not know what the future is for Coventry Mall or if there's any redevelopment or revitalization plans in the works. However, for the time being, the mall is hanging on in spite of very low tenancy. Happy exploring, and don't forget to subscribe or check out the YouTube channel for phillyblast.com. See you next time.